Have you ever spoken with Anita Hill?
Oh, yes. Anita Hill is my hero and my mentor, and I thank Anita Hill and Tarana Burke all the time. She started the Me Too movement as far as coining, the phrase, because these are women who came before me. And listen, this is about lifting up all women and acknowledging those who were before us and who were with us and who are after us. Because this is a fight that is more than just one person. This is a loud voice now of women and men all around the world who are saying enough is enough. So, yes, I've gotten great guidance from Anita Hill. And, ironically, Bevy, that was the first story I covered when I got into TV news. At my first job in Richmond, Virginia. It was her hearings. And I remember thinking to myself at the time, why the hell do all these men not believe her? And, I was a naive 22-year-old. And then I was sexually harassed.
But you also were one of the women. I'm sorry, you were also one of the women, if you believed her, you were also one of the very few women in America who believed her. Because you have to remember, well, I don't have to tell you, you of course remember, Gretchen, especially you were covering that story. There were so many women that did not believe Anita Hill, that thought that she was a tool of the left, and that, everything that she was saying was just out to get, gosh, why am I drawing the blank on his name? Because I want to forget him. Clarence Thomas, And I'm sure that you saw that happen with yourself. Did you receive a lot of women that actually thought that you were like a tool of the left?
Yeah, I mean, some people even thought that I had somehow formed a partnership with the Murdoch sons and did my lawsuit at their request. It was like, it was like bizarre things out there. First of all, I've never even met the Murdochs, which, is a whole other story of how Ailes tried to, allegedly keep me away from knowing anyone else in power. But that's a whole other story, which I can't get into. But, yes, of course I had people who came. Listen, that's the first thing that lawyers will tell you is that they're going to eviscerate you. They're going to try to kill you and malign you in the press and call you a liar and a gold digger and all this. And you know what, Bevy? A lot of that crap hadn't changed in the 30 years since Anita Hill came forward.
That's
when
right.
I came forward. But we've made immense progress in just 4 years now, because we are now seeing that women are believed. And as much as people still try to take them down, not as much. Not as much. Men are facing consequences now. They're getting fired. I mean, that I never in my wildest dreams thought that my alleged predator would be fired 2 weeks after I came forward. I mean, my lawyers told me they're going to try to protect him because that's just the way it is. There's been massive change of the belief in women's claims now. And I credit journalists for that. I credit the American public for that, for caring about these stories. And I credit social media for allowing these stories to be shared so quickly and so massively, whether people wanted to be anonymous or put their name on it. Social media has helped keep this movement alive.